Well, I mean, the 1930s, the regulation happened not because the government was communist, but because there were lots of communists outside government, and actually there was, we'd had the experience of populism. There were moves within to come up with alternative ways of doing banking, and this was a compromise. Where the government ended up was a compromise that actually was good for the industry. But right there, you have an example of where the origins of this very good legislation came from banking system, alternatives to banking that were movement generated. And today, when we think about federal credit unions, for example, they are living institutions that do embody the social needs of banking rather than the speculative examples.
Our lead editorial this week is picking up on something that Arianna Huffington and I'm blanking, Rob Johnson, move your money. Now, I think within there is a core kernel of a good idea, but I think it needs to be expanded. Raj spoke about the organizing, the Industrial Areas Foundation, and parts of labor are pushing to expand that so you have better use of pension funds, which, by the way, Angelides played a decent role in when he was Treasury Secretary in California, but to use the huge assets and wealth in a more productive way.
Point out or explain to people what the Move Your Money campaign is. We did play the PSA here. If they've been closely watching, they'll know.
It's moving your money into credit unions, into regional banks, and there is a website, Institutional Risk Analytics, but a website I'm sure will be at The Nation, will be at Huffington Post, which gives you the regional banks. And the idea is to move out of the concentrated power of these big banks and go to banks which are lending a little more, or at least have connections to communities they live in. Because what, after all, is the value of a bank that the Obama administration didn't put demands on to lend is a lost opportunity. And now we see the results as more foreclosures.